All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect. And if you want to become a member, please do click the like button and the join button as well. All right, so we have some big results. Jamaica won the game 3-2. All right, so we want to go through everything in League A of the Concacaf Nations League and also what it entails. All of the scores them let you know which bracket we are going to possibly be on. Yes, because we have a few games that we can chop up. All right, so we're going to go into everything and give you some player ratings and take some calls as well. I will drop the link for the calls in the disconnecting. All right, so hopefully I am fully running. All right. Yes, I had some glitches. Sorry about that, people. Yeah, man. Smash the like button and get it up instant, guys. We are taking the calls, so let me take the calls. Let me start with the discard. Jason, give your take on the game, and then Pastor come in and give your take on the game. All right. Ryan Graham says it's the best game ever. Colin Quest said the coach is mad. Richard Stewart says enough man can sleep with Bailey Pillar tonight. Yes. Please, if the background is very noisy, big boss, please um take it take your time if the background is noisy. All right, yeah, man. So let we start the conversation. Pastor or Jason, go ahead, and the calls them you can call in. All right, and the people them that's donating, massive respect to the for the donation. I'm gonna put the donation again, and then we are gonna pin it. So anyone that likes what we do, support us via that link. All right, yes. So let me try and pin it first before we start the show. All right, so yeah, man, if you like what we do, support the link right here that's pinned. All right, we're dropping the number so you can call in, give your take as to what's going on with the Jamaica Reggae Boyz. All right, let me give you the facts now. Let me give you the facts as to what this win serves as. All right, as to what this win serves as. Get the likes as it up as they come in, people. Don't even wait. Jamaica win, drop some fire in the chat and get the likes up before we start chopping up what took place. All right, just get the likes up. That's the first thing. Jamaica win, and let we just go and do a thing. All right, yeah, man. Get the likes up. Jamaica win. Let me give you the everything now. All right. So Jamaica won it 3-2. Scorers on the day. Para scored 2 for 80. We had Damara Gray scored his normal goals that we come expecting. Shamar Nicholson was assisted by Michail Antonio, and Leon Bailey was assisted by Daniel Johnson. All right. Yes, it ended 3-2, and that puts Jamaica on 10 points with a +5 goal difference. A +5 goal difference. We are going to put up some things around the system here to show you how it works. All right. We are going to put up some things right here to show you how it works. Right here. All right. So all right, so let me take this call. Let me explain first before we make the caller starts to talk. So it goes now. We have put ourselves in A1 and A2. So what we have to do now, we have to wait on the next group to be played. See how much points the first place team finish on, and then that will decide who we play, if it's Costa Rica or Canada. But we have come out of the line of fire of the United States and the Mexico. So now we are just down to Canada and Costa Rica. All right, we have to still wait until tomorrow for those games to be played so we can truly know what's up. All right, but the win was very good. Let me give you where the standings look, guys. The standings, how it finished, this group finished. All right, let me give you that one. I'm trying to get the groups up. So this is how the group finishes, guys. Suriname blanked Grenada 4-0. So Suriname finished on 5 points. So Suriname put themselves up to third spot behind Honduras and Jamaica. So Jamaica and Honduras qualifies, but Suriname stays back up in League A. Very much important for them because they have quality players to improve themselves to make a World Cup run. So I think that is good for them. The teams that got disqualified, people, we have persons on the line. I will call you back once I'm done. The teams that got disqualified, relegated, is 80 on 3 points and Grenada on 1. Cuba will stay up as well. All right, so those are the 2 teams that went down. So these are the facts at this point. All right. Yes, so these are the facts at this point. Miss Lovelace, go ahead. What say you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. The game, all right. But you see the difference when the number 11 come on.
Mm-hmm.
You see what me tell you, say, I don't see the reason why where this starting when me never agree with, and you see you see it show say that person never fi start though.
Yes. But what if they're starting him
Mm.
for a different reason than what we know about, you know?
Not this not my starting figure build up in career that's him going to a new team, which we can understand, but
Yes.
use experiment at this stage of game.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Use experiment at this game. But anyway, we know it's good and we qualify, so we know so we're not in the group of it as you said before,
Yeah.
which is good.
Yeah, we avoid the big
So
guns them. Even though
big
Canada
big
is still
guns
a
them,
big gun, you
yeah.
know. Canada is a big gun, you know.
Yeah,
So
Canada is a
we're
big
not
gun.
gonna act like Canada is not a big gun, but Canada is not as good
Man,
as the next
Canada
two them. We can say Canada is not as good as the
Canada
next
big
two,
gun.
right?
Mm-hmm. They're not big as the next two, but at least we can, if we even get Canada, we can get something from that too with the
Okay.
quality. To me, Anthony work real hard today. He not score, but he work real hard.
All right.
Mm, he
Good
work
take
real
because
hard.
Michail Antonio have a 7.4,
Mm-hmm.
one of the highest rated players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
Leon Bailey, Michael
He work
Antonio,
real
and
hard. So
Damar Gray was the highest rated player. Let me see how much Bowser gets.
yeah, man.
Bowser get a 7.9.
Mm-hmm.
So Bowser is the third highest rated player. Yeah.
Mm. So who is the ice?
The highest rated player Damar Gray, 8.5.
Okay.
But we come
Yeah,
accustomed
that
to
man
know
the
that
great.
Damar
Yeah.
Gray will always do his billion
Yeah.
take-ons, and he was definitely the player where keep
Yeah.
Jamaica in the game, at least at the start.
Mm-hmm.
He was the only person
Mm-hmm.
for 45 minutes you could have went back to, him and Michail Antonio. So we have to agree with that side, you know. They show,
Yeah, man.
yeah, this.
Anthony and him, yeah, shooting and them working, but
And
sometimes
Reggae
Anthony the
League
difference is
back in London.
Yes, and
Will
Gregley
pass the
as
ball to
well.
somebody, but Gray not. Yeah, Anthony will pass the ball, but Gray them not from them bend down their head, them not pass the purpose.
Yeah.
Them going to carry to goal, but Anthony use his strength and with these big boy because them boy are big,
Yeah,
He
man.
use his
Pereira is
strength. Where
big,
we can
man.
see the first goal,
Mm-hmm.
it was defender error. Me not go blame who should be away from who shouldn't be away, but it was just defender error. One of the
Yeah.
defenders should never leave. They were ball watching and attacking. They should. But to me, we need three good midfielder.
Three good
At
midfielders.
least three mid. Yeah, we
All right.
need.
Three good midfielders. All right.
We want a midfielder. We can hold up in head and look and pass. We not have nobody was doing that. But as I said, when the number 11 come out, the game changed in the second half. It was a different game from the first half because he run in space and he work.
All right. Fair
So,
enough.
so that was good, yeah.
All right.
So, all
So,
right, now make somebody else can
yeah, man.
call.
Yeah, man. Respect and take care, man. And get some sleep, big boss. Yeah.
Yeah, man, cool.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
yeah, man, cool.
All right. All right. So let me give big up the people. And people, the donation button is right there for the StreamYard. Please support it. Please support it. Let we get at least 3 or 4 donations. We are staying up the whole night. Man have to pay my light bill and stuff. And all we are celebrate at the same time. Yeah, man. Massive respect. Joaquin Bowser says, Bowser find his shooting boots with a little luck. Yes. And Skillish says, the way I see Gray losing the ball, we would crucify Bailey for it. I think Skillish, you're slightly biased, to be honest. Gray's skill set was different today. Even though he lost the ball, he was the only actual output we had for a long period of the game. Let me pull up him stats and show you. Alright, so people, definitely donate to the thing. We're staying up. So show we that you respect what we're doing. So it doesn't matter how much, put it on the board. Alright, yeah man, support the thing as what we're doing. And subscribe, like the video. Those are always the first thing for us. Money can stay after, but definitely support it as well. Let me go through the players them right now, and then I will bring in the panelists and stuff. Alright. Alright, so let me take that. Patrick Bernard, he was calling in. Alright, so I think he's Mr. Bernard's father. Alright, so Damari Gray, 79 minutes played, a goal, 1 shot on target, 3 shots off target, dribbles attempted, 1 of 1 completed. Alright, touches. Hello, good night, Mr. Bernard. How are you doing?
Good night.
Yes, good night. Are you hearing us?
Yes, I am hearing you loud and clear.
Yes, you were calling us just a while ago. Welcome to the Imaxit football. How are you doing? We are live as well. We are live. You're calling me?
Yes. Yes, I'm understand that. Can you hear me?
Yes, we are. Everybody is hearing you. I have 400 people listening, and they are hearing you.
Yes, it's a good win.
It's a good win, yes. Not a nervous one?
Yes.
Not a nervous one?
Well, I did nervous, but I know you did nervous.
Yes, because we have all the metrics in front of us, so we have to be a little bit.
I do know that, but that's football, isn't it?
Okay, no. That's not football. Or when we break it down, but I will give you a pass for tonight. So how are you feeling? How the family feeling as well? Because you said you're the dad. You're the dad from Mr. Bernard.
Yes, I am.
Okay, that is lovely. I love the fact that you stayed up to see him. Yes, that is good. So people in the chat, you can drop a respect for Mr. Bernard's father. So he's calling in to give his take. Yes. So how far you see this process going, and how you feel you're seeing your son playing for Jamaica? Because I remember, when I heard him said he wanted to play for Jamaica, and it's like persons never took it serious, but I took it serious. Built some video on it, and they never really took it up because I thought Paula wrote something saying that he's not sure if they're bluffing or something. So how you feel seeing him playing and a part of a historical team, because they're trying to qualify to go to the next phase of the Nations League, and also for the Americas qualify as well, the Copa America.
Yes, basically, I am the one that told him he should play for Jamaica.
Okay. So you told him that, and he...
Yeah, I told him he must play for Jamaica.
Okay,
and
nice.
he did listen to me.
Nice.
And at the moment, I actually, as a dad, I feel very proud.
Nice.
See him playing, and he's doing something that I didn't do, basically. So I have to, hold my hands up. It's a long road for him to get there. It's not easy.
Yeah.
And as you notice, he got a few injuries coming back from.
Yes, that is true.
He can be a bit rushed, and sometimes the reason cause that is because he's a championship players, and they don't take prisoners in the championship.
Yes.
If you really watch championship football, it's a tough place to go. It's not a lot of premiership club wanted to go down there to play, because it's very tough. And few Jamaicans come over here and they do play in the championship, like man like Ricardo Fuda.
Mm-hmm.
He can tell you about the championship. It's not an easy place to go to play football. So, I'm really, really glad to see what he's doing at the moment.
Yeah.
And I appreciate. But I know he won't call me when he finished the game because I will tell him that. I always tell him that he will say, Dad, how do I do? I said, well, it's always room for improvement, not because of my son. I always tell him the truth,
Okay. Okay.
you see.
Yeah.
And that's and that's the way he learns the game. Because as you know, you got to learn. It's not not because you just use your foot to play the game. You got to use your brain,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where it all start from.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'm really happy, really, really happy. And I watch a program a lot of time and I see loads of comments. But listen, at the end of the day, as a footballer, you got to take it, good and bad. That's the
Yeah.
part of the game.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
you know,
And remember, he's here for a
it doesn't
reason.
matter.
He's here for a reason, you
And
know?
this is it. This is it. This is it. And as I said, he plays a lot of football. Right? He spent 6 years at Chelsea, 6 at Man United.
Yeah.
He play a lot of football. A lot of football he plays. And he passed through two injuries. One when he was 15 in
Yeah.
his grind when he was playing Chelsea. And two, he was going so quick. That's where he started to get his injury comes in, you know?
All right. So
But
what I'm gonna do with you, maybe you can let me know a time, cause the fans would definitely love to hear from you one time. So I don't know if you're free one day and you can give your interview. I will definitely be up to do that because I don't normally do interviews, but I like stories like these
I listen.
because
Well, I've got a lot of story, but I haven't got the time to really talk to you about
okay,
it.
you
No,
don't have the
because I
time.
listen to you every day.
Okay,
No, but
okay.
it's hard. If you catch me, you catch me. If you don't catch me, it's
Okay,
just
no,
you don't
but I
see me.
will not be
Because
searching for you because if you watch my program, you know that I just do my normal thing. But because this is a kid
yeah,
that I saw from a long time and preached for him to come and play for Jamaica, it would have been
yeah,
fitting that I get to talk to you and talk about him. I would be up to do that because I'm a different person. I just like those things that I believed in and I saw it came to pass. So I would love to actually just bring it back to the people in Jamaica to motivate
yeah,
somebody,
that's right.
and people to get to know him a little bit
Definitely.
more.
And as you hear me, I'm talking a little bit soft because everybody is in their bed, sleeping
Yes,
in bed.
man. Yes, man.
As you know, it's
So,
late.
so
So
don't say a next word. So tell you what, just go and watch a show. We will talk. All right. Take your
yeah,
time. All right. Yeah, man.
no problem. You
All
take
right.
it easy,
Yes.
and
All
God
right.
bless you. All
All
right,
right. Bye bye. Yeah.
thanks.
Take care.
Bye
Yeah. Bye bye.
bye.
All right, so that was the father of Mr. Bernard. He showed the world is a small world. He said he's watching. He saw some of the comments them, so you get to learn what people are actually saying on numerous footballers. You get me? They do watch them. All right, so you hear it from his mouth, the father. All right. So, anyways, let me go through the stats of Damar Gray. 40 touches. He had completed 19 of 25 passes, which is 76%. Not bad because he was trying things. 3 key passes created, put in 6 crosses, which 2 connected. 1 long ball, it was not good enough, and he created 2 big chances. Ground duels 3 or 4 in his duels. Last possession 12 times. Committed, was fouled twice and was offside twice. All right, so I think that he did everything what he wanted to do. Skillish, I don't know what to say. Let me pull up Leon Bailey just to go through it. Leon Bailey played 90 minutes, scored a goal, 2 shots on target, 1 shot blocked, dribbles attempted 2, completed 1. the same as Gray. 41 touches, one more than Gray. Completed more passes than Gray, which is 20 of 22. 4 key passes created, that's one more than Gray. And crosses, he tried 4, completed 2. Long balls, 4 of 4. Ground duels, 1, 2 of 8. Last possession, 11 times. And committed 3 fouls. And on the defensive end, much better. Clearance, 1 interception, and 1 tackle. That is very good coming from Leon Bailey right there. All right, yes. So those are the 2 players them. All right. Let me just bring in or other persons. People, as they come in, please do hit the like button to get us up to 300 very fast so we can get the visibility out there so people can come in. All right, let me know who was your man of the match on the day then. Just drop a man of the match for you. Drop a man of the match for you. You can call in, but let me bring in the rest of the persons. I've missed a few super chats. Anthem puts $5 on the board. He said, give Gray his praise, just as Bailey deserve is. And let me go for the rest of the super chats as well that I've missed. All right. Joaquin put on X5, massive respect, says 80 number 20 looks like a giant fam, but I was telling you guys, but you never listen. All right, so let me bring in the rest of the persons. Ghostnik said, JD, our midfield looked a lot better with DJ in the field, but I realized that he can't do it alone. Yes, he needs backup. Danny Knight says, JD, what about Whisper? No, Whisper was... He was not good on the field. We can't say it any other way. He was not good. I think they just made some errors. Today. The coach made some errors. Don't know what the reason why he did that. I don't know if Bobby Reid is injured or something. But he could have done. He'd never need to put the youth in that game. If you're going to give him a game against Grenada. But I think Grenada situation went bad. So he wanted to give him a game and couldn't give him a game against Grenada. And that was a problem because if you watch a Grenada game, those substitutions were forceful substitution. And he had to play him. And that's what I believe. So he just gave him the run now. But he wanted to give him the run from the Grenada game. But the situation went bad in the Grenada game, so he couldn't give him the run. And that's where you have to start ask how serious the coach is. Is it that you have to play everybody when they do come? That's a question to ask. But let me get into my panel. Ardian said Daniel Janto was the best player on the field. Alright. Lembekisa, DJ, and Lay. Alright. Coach make error every day, Marcella says. Alright. All right, so Jason, go ahead, Jason. Then we're bringing Issa, and then we're bringing Pastor. All right, so go ahead, Jason, and make Issa come in, and yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so just to recap the game, basically good result, 3-2. Got a little bit nervy in the end, but I felt pretty comfortable once we got the 2 goals put on. I think in the first half, the coach again kind of pretty much made some mistakes. The whole right-hand side was under severe pressure, our right side of defense, because I don't believe that. I think Solid's calling at halftime. It's clear that he's kind of finding his way, especially when it comes down to the defensive side of the game. I was surprised that they would put him on the wing and give him that responsibility. But they went with that, and it definitely caused us issues. That's where the first goal came from. I think another issue for us today throughout the entire game, a little bit less in the second half, was the central midfielders. I just don't know where they were to stop any of the gaps, because on the first goal, even though the goal came from the central midfielder literally ran about 40 yards to the middle of the field before playing it wide. So that just goes to show that, how we have 2 midfielders and none of them stop that player just making the run. So there was an issue, a breakdown there. I thought with Michail Antonio, you could see anytime he was able to peel left or right, they really didn't have an answer for him. He was spinning off of people, getting in the crosses. Sad that he couldn't get a goal, but again, it just shows if you have a striker that is creating opportunities for the other forwards, I can live without him scoring a goal, because he created numerous chances today. Happy for Shamar to stay on the score sheet again, even though it was a lucky goal. But, you have to put yourself in the position and put it on target to get the goal. And also happy for Leon Bailey. I think, he kind of, to me, it doesn't look 100% because he's not moving as fast as he can. But today, I thought in the second half, especially, he showed some quality, had a few crossfield passes, and was able to latch on to it and finish it off. So,
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, good offensive performance. I think the midfield and I thought the centre backs did okay. They did pretty well. I thought the wing backs, even though they were exposed, did pretty well as well. So, some positives, as always, some negatives, but the best thing and the one thing I take away from this is with all the mistakes of the coach and all the things that we kind of can see that he's doing wrong, somehow we keep on getting points. So kudos to the team, kudos to them for getting the finishing first on the table.
Okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. You have two super chats. Let me read the super chat them. Massive respect for all the persons putting their super chat. Yeah, man, respect. Show that you respect what our time and stuff. All right. Guy put 20 US on the board. Massive respect says, bless up JD. We won the game, but I was not impressed with the performance and style of play. Playing like this when we face stronger opponents were we are going to struggle. I think most people will agree, but I think most people would say, all right, then we will just take it as it come and then deal with that because we would have time to take it as it come. Like to work on more things to improve. What say you on that, guard? Would you take you can say, all right, then we have enough time to grow to work more on it. You understand me? Like the coach would say, I would rather be in this position to have some players, quality players, and have time to work on things now in my head. You get me? Yes. So I think that's what they would be saying now. But definitely this was a scrappy set of games. To be honest, we have to be honest to the people. All right. So let me. The next super chat coming in from football, massive respect football global. All right, yeah man, my brother JD, keep up doing a great job for Jamaica. Al Grimson, this is not give a man a game football. Okay, so you're not happy with the inclusion. Stefan Wright, massive respect for the support as well. Put $5 on the board. Yeah, man. People, thanks for the subscribers again. We are 8,400. So keep on subscribing, keep on sharing the video. All right. So let me move on to Issa. Issa, go ahead, give your take as to what you saw. Man of the match, mistakes by the coach, solution by the coach, and our season went, which our group went, which I'm going to go over it in a different video, but I'm just giving you that license to speak on whatever you want.
Thank you, Diddy. Good night to everyone. Whoa, Diddy, say, when you scored the third goal, I said, alright, that's it, come on, 5 matches. So I'm going to talk to my girl. And me, I watch your stream, I see them score the 3-2. I hang up the phone same time and go for the match. I said, this can't real. What a man name can concede, man. My God. Said man, but the first half, JD, honestly, you even said the things I'm going to say. If you're going to play a whisper in a game, the perfect game was to put him in the Grenada game, but unfortunately, you couldn't get to put him in the Grenada game. You probably might trust him in that scenario late in the game and whatever. But me, the key to this game was when Shamar came on the field. Shamar and Antonio did all the work for us. So that's Gray and the Bailey them can finish. I'm telling you, bro. When Shamar came on the field, occupied a little hole there, and come hold up a ball, knock it off, and the team can move up. We never have none of that in the first half. None of that in the first half. So the key to game for me was Michail Antonio and Shamar Nicholson. Those guys were the key to the game. Everything we happened after that is basically because of those two guys. For me. In the first half, we were literally getting nothing. Even though we scored, it was against the run of play. We scored. You understand? It's not like, as I said, we scored and we never registered any big chances created. What that tell you? It's not like we play the ball and make chances, bro. You see me I say? So I never agree with Whisper starting in this game, honestly. I was actually surprised to see him start. You understand? And then at times him just lost him out of the game. Literally. Understand? It's like you have a man. It's like you play one man short. So that's
Yeah.
why I said the key for me was when Shamar come on. You literally can use 11 player versus 11 now. Because Shamar is doing what he's supposed to do off Antonio. Antonio do what he's supposed to do. And that like open up a whole lot of things. You know what that do? Push back the team and allow Daniel Johnson them and Latimer there to do what they want to do. You understand what I say, brother?
Yeah.
So that me I watch that. That was the key to the game, brother. If you realize them two man they occupy that space, so two more of the Haitian players have to drop back to kind of try to pick them up. A lot of times, Shamar control the ball. You have one man behind him, one in front of him, come and control it and lay it off to somebody. So that was the key for me. Individual performances, I would say that stand out to me was a Michail Antonio, a Demari Gray. Greg Lee was above average for me, and that's about it. I mean, Liam Bailey had a poor first half. I mean, yeah, he came back in the second half, played better than he did first half. So, I mean, he's not the top three player of the game. I mean, that's Michael Antonio for me, Demari Gray, and probably a Greg Lee. Latibody was missing the whole first half. You know what I'm saying? And I keep having to say this, going back to when Shamar came on, you start to see, Lati them, have more, not even say Lati, but you start to see him a little bit more. The influence is more on Daniel Johnson. And I must admit, I was on a show yesterday saying that, Daniel Johnson is not a defensive liability, but I must apologize to whoever told me that he is a defensive liability. I see it.
He is a
You
defensive
understand?
liability. Yeah,
Go ahead.
I agree with you. He is a defensive liability. I saw it even in the game today. But he's
Yeah,
not a He's not a defensive liability when you put him the right place, which is
yeah,
high up the
that's
pitch with
right.
persons behind
That's
him. But in this
uh,
system, that's the only way he's going to get a game. He's more of a defensive liability. But he's still made up on the attacking end in the second half, I would say. But
because
I
yesterday,
agree with you.
now, cause of some man, I say, no, he's not a defensive liability. I see it today. Daniel
Yes.
Johnson for that goal that 80 score, if I run beside the man, we pass the ball.
For
If
the
what you need to do is run past the man, get back in a defensive structure, and try to turn him. You understand? But you get
Yeah.
run beside him like you escort the man. You see what I say?
Yeah. For the whole game, he had some problems. Let me just read out these super chats, big boss. All right. So Stefan said it's not from him. So Stefan W that put the super chat. Massive respect for that one, cause he said it's not from him. All right. Yeah. And then Marvin Mesh put 5 US. Massive respect for that. All right. Says number one. All right. Yeah, man. Thanks very much. All right. Gracious said it's hard to enjoy the win. Question. People them talk about Greenwood as if him must come play for Jamaica. Well, I don't know. I don't know who is talking about those things. Gracious, I don't know what's going on with you. Mike Larry said, big up JD and boss just got in from work. Massive respect, like Mike Larry. Always support the thing, and everyone that came in support the thing. Keep on respecting, All right, showcase we're up, and you guys are up with us. So thanks for continuously choosing us, and we will always give you the information you need and keep the vibes as active as possible. So as what we said, the games that we give you, the games will be the first legs will be the 16th and 17th of November. All right, and then the follow-up legs are going to be on the 20th to 21st, between those days. All right, yes, so that's the time it's going to be in. All right, and as you saw here, once you win one of the games, if Jamaica win the next game, they will be qualifying for the Copa America. All right, and that is the target. Think they are trying to try and win the competition, but that is the target. You understand me? Let me know if you think that they can beat all of the other teams. Let me know. All right, from what you saw. All right, let me bring in Pastor. Gracious said, yes, JD, you don't see all the chat. Okay. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. All right, I'm very sorry about that. Yes, so let me move on to Pastor. Pastor, go ahead. Blake Hilton, massive respect. Chris Smith, Sing, Brian Burke, big up yourself, man. Fan of mine, big up yourself. Trinidad to lose tomorrow, and them luck a robot. Jesus God. Why are we 18 on the next team? Oh, you're born Trinidad to lose? Okay, yes, guys. So Jamaica finish on 10 points. Let me give you the max. Let me give you the max before we get to Pasta in. So this is the max that we have. 10 points. Our goal difference is +5. Our goal difference is +5. So let me move on to the next group and explain to you what's up, so we can know what to expect. So when you're watching the next group, you know when we can't come first. So if Panama wins, Panama already have a +4 goal difference. So all Panama need to do is to win by 2 goals. Once they win by 2 goals, they will come first, right? If Trinidad fail to win or draw, all right, fail to win or draw, I think even the draw, Panama will go ahead of them. But if Trinidad wins, they are just first 1A, and Jamaica will be 1B. So that means Jamaica will get the worst out of the 2. So that means Jamaica will be facing Canada then, and Trinidad will be facing Costa Rica. All right, so it's a fight to face Costa Rica to qualify for the Copa. So we could see Trinidad qualifying for the Copa, and yeah, never may know. But yes, so Martinique is still live in this game as well. Martinique is on 6 points, and Martinique can end on 9 points as well. But they have to win their final game. All right, and their final game is against El Salvador, so they could still go on 9 points. And Panama go on 10 points, and Trinidad go on 12 points. So this group is mental, people. No, I never said Trinidad beating nobody, people. I have never said Trinidad beating nobody. I am just telling you the circumstances. All right, that's all I'm saying. I'm just telling you this group more likely, one of the two of them will gather more points and more goals than Jamaica. You get me? Yes, because if Trinidad gets the 3 points and 1 single goal, they will still go above Jamaica and go above everybody, including Panama as well. Nobody expected that, but it's still a possibility. They have won 3 games. In none of the games, they were the better team. None. We have to be honest. None. But they still won. So what can we say? I can't say they can't get the 4th. Are we going to always say Trinidad can't win the next game and get dominated and then still win the game? So I don't know. They're going to keep on winning. You understand me? Yes. So Panama, and I think Panama will beat Guatemala tomorrow. So they are going to go on 10 points. I am not sure if Trinidad will beat Curacao, because Curacao looked better than Trinidad the last time and should have outright won the game. All right. Yes. So I think they're coming out to prove something, even though they have gotten relegated. All right. Them and El Salvador have gotten relegated already. But I still believe that they're going to put out good efforts to try and do something. So we could easily see this group being the higher group, with so much tough teams, because every damn one of these teams are tough teams. You have no easy team in this group, none whatsoever. All right, so we will be tuning in tomorrow as well to give you update on this, so you will know which team Jamaica will be facing. All right, at this point it looks like we are poised to face Canada. All right, we are poised to face Canada. That's what it looks like. But let's see how it plays out tomorrow. All right, God King, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right, yes. So let me bring in Pastor. Pastor, say a piece, and people, please do call in. Don't wait until it's late. Massive respect, Charlton, for donating to the PayPal. All right, the link, people. The link for the PayPal is right at the top. Click it, donate there. It will come on the screen. All right. So go ahead, Pastor. Pastor, are you hearing us? Or you can't talk at the moment? Let me know.
Are you hearing me, JD?
Yes, we are hearing you. We are hearing you now. Go ahead. Pastor, we're waiting on you to speak, but we're not hearing you.
But anyway, it said, Pastor, it's a trip out.
Yeah, Pastor, you didn't need to jump off and return back.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, we are hearing you now. We are hearing you. Go ahead, big boss.
Yes. I was saying it's a good win. I don't think it was such a good game. However, I'll take the win. even though my predictions went awry in the last few minutes of the game. Um, Having said that, I hope the persons who were having the discussion as to the value of Michail Antonio coming back and coming to start despite not being 100% fit, I hope they realize that it is because their eyes are closed why they even entertain such a decision. Now, for those people who like to say we beat up on Bailey, every game we go into is the game that Leon Bailey is going to play the top dog role for Jamaica in the minds of these persons. However, football is not an individual sport, so you have to play team football, and where you are not the outright forward, you need to realize the importance of creating chances rather than feeding off everybody else. Sometimes you have to drop deeper than you would want to full of space or to run on rather than to be up at the top and leave a space. All in all, I want to say that I'm going to leave the Gregley's mistakes or mishaps down to the pressure that was not being soaked up in the midfield. And so some of the times he was actually not where he was supposed to be or in reaching he was supposed to be, but without the kind of game that he played, it is obvious that Haiti would have run riot and Andre Blake would not have been able to save us. So we had one excellent defender. I think Deshaun Bernard was okay. Um, I don't think that Lowe found himself in any glory, but he was not as bad as some other times when we have seen him. But the bad person in this team for this match, Coach Hal Grimson, need to be taken to an inquisition because he's the man with the job, but I would have to have him on the oath, have him in a court of law where he takes an oath, or have him hitched to the lie detector test for him to tell me that he's calling the shots and making these stupid decisions. We have to, however, count our lucky stars that the players seemingly get it done for him, and the changes that he makes in the second half sometimes, well, have worked out for him. But you can't keep doing bad things and then to correct that bad thing. I think that is utter madness, and we need to change that up very quickly. All in all, away from the fact that I believe the coach need to get a little bit of flagging. Good win, coach. Your win percentage gone up. And see you for the next squad selection. So I will leave it there.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, massive respect. Again, we have a next super chat came in. Mr. Anthem, number 2, put a next 5 US on the board. Massive respect. So we want to do a rating of the players, them guys. All right. What we do, we came on the screen because it shows you when someone donates. So if a person wants to see when they do donate, it's gonna stay on the screen. It always updates and give you the accurate information as it comes in. All right. Yeah, man. So massive respect for that. We have Gracia said, Mr. United, you vex because you stopped getting them. What are you talking about? DRH 101 says Bailey first half was shit, but at the end of the second half he was awesome. I do believe that his first half was not good, and the second half he grew into it. I don't agree with your pastor, Mark Allen. You don't agree with much of anything, more than what you have said. Tennessee said, why the man can't just congratulate the team and leave the foolishness. I think he gave from two sides, because remember, it's hard for a person to avoid what he was saying at first, because when we saw the listing, we knew exactly what would have taken place. All right, and to be honest, they could have scored more, and we could have scored more as well. You understand me? So it was an open game that could have. I think Jamaica slightly got better chances overall in the end. But if they had scored their chances from before, we would have put ourselves in unnecessary problems. And that was down to what the coach made, which was blatant mistakes. You understand me? Because when we saw the names them, we never knew how we would have fitted them on the field. And when we go on the field, they can't fit. We saw Whisper try to play right midfield 3 times. We saw them try to play him there. In the first game, was it Jordan? We played Jordan and Qatar, right? Persons inside the discard, we played Jordan and Qatar, right? Please go back and watch those two
Yeah.
games. Yes, those are the games that showcase that he only can play winger. Clearly he can play winger only. He can't play nowhere else, and he only can play right winger. That's the only place he can play in football until he learns more. He only can play right winger and at this level. That's it, period. He can't play right midfielder. He can't play striker. He can't play over the left midfield or left winger. He only can play right winger at this level. He has to go to Chelsea and improve himself. But he can't play those positions that has much more than one duty on them. And the coach want to give him a game. But he has to play him in that position. So either the coach is going to change the position to suit him in the position, or don't pick the kid, because I think he's setting up the kid for people to that he can't select him back, because you have to pull him at halftime when everyone watching the football, everyone watching the football, and see that he was just not making it. You get me? Singh says, AD had a one shot on goal in the first half. What chances are you talking about? Singh, we watch entries and we watch everything. So please go back and watch the first half, since you claim to see them have one shot on goal in the first half. So go back and watch it. Now you know the result, and then you come back with the honest opinion after. All right? We don't really go certain ways, Big Boss. We're writing down things, Sing. So please go back and check. Yes, Mark Alan, you can say what you want. I think you just cause problems more than anything else. That's all I'm saying. You just want to say the opposite to someone, so it does create a problem naturally. And I think that's what you do a lot of times. That's what I believe. I could be wrong, and maybe I am wrong, but that's what I believe. Go ahead, Neil. How are you doing?
What going JD?
Yeah, I'm here. We got the win, and it was on what the big word they call the nerminus. It was a nerminus
Yeah, man.
game.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
but that's true. But I don't know. I don't know a funny thing. I think Jamaica play very well in the first game, but I think in the first half,
Mm-hmm.
Leon Bailey and Whisper was the two worst players on the team. Leon Bailey play better second half, but as way I say, I don't know who I think when start with final group. But it's not better. You understand?
Yeah.
And to the people who want to Whisper better than Bowser, I hope this prove today. The Bowser, big player.
Yeah,
You
man.
understand?
Bo's a big player, man. Bo's a big
Yeah,
player,
that's
man.
disrespecting man. I disrespecting man that talk about Whisper better than Bowser. So, but we have nothing against as well take it, football in your time. You
Mm-hmm.
know, sometimes when they talk people in their feelings, and I say, well, you hate this man, you hate this man. We are being play good in the second half. We play good. We play real good. But Whisper was terrible in the first half. Liam Bailey was terrible in the first half. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And I think Michail Antonio make a big difference in that to the day. You
Michael,
understand?
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
Michael Antonio make a big difference in a game to him a JD. Because in our first half, we are listen to some people and some people that talk about lucky about here and DJ and play good. But then they're afraid to say whisper and then they will to worse player. You
So
understand? So they make that
now that's say tune into them this channel. When you know it's a live match I go on, we are like in the
yes
online
man.
coach. Because when we say a change I gonna make a
Yes.
that change I make because it's so clear. And I have
Yes.
to tell our subscribers are the most educated football fans because once we say this are the change we're gonna make, that are the change. Cause Jason dropped the mic, you know, to owe him confidence a whisper come off of the field, you know. So we love them things because people watch football. So when people
I did for
passionate.
call it too, you know.
Me not gonna give him a credit. Me they call it too as well. Me call it from midway, but me give him a credit. Me give him a credit. Me give him a credit.
If I mess it up, you mess it.
And I think a
I
lot of
want you
people
to
to
think
get it.
about it a little more, but
It's
take
a
the
very
credit
good
back
player.
from me. Do it.
I never gave Jason the credit alone. I gave everybody the credit. Me give the whole channel the credit to say that we are that of a quality. We not have to sit down in a delusion. We not sell narrative. We don't need nothing. We just pride ourselves on
No.
education. And me love that for know that we're building the sensible clan. You know, the sensible clan on this
Mm.
channel. I like that. You know.
Yes. I mean, I man say, if the plan was, in the first half, regardless of how him play, I don't know if he might coach. I coach tell him that. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But women said JD, it's a good team. I will give Jamaica problem. I mean, people talk about when top of me, top of beat up the small team. All people that are yes, JD, I feel like some of them people, yeah. Understand? Because if you go back and check the record between Haiti and Jamaica, Jamaica run over Haiti in the normal. You understand? From ever since. So I don't know why some people think that Haiti is a small team. I just unlucky, Haiti unlucky, why Haiti end up when they end up.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand?
But
Because I believe
go
Haiti
ahead.
and Jamaica are two best teams in that group.
You think that Haiti and Jamaica the two best?
I
The no, but we can't disrespect Honduras.
Haiti
Honduras
and
play with.
Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
No,
Honduras.
Neil, we're not gonna get to that. Honduras play Jamaica. Honduras was better than
No, I'm not
Jamaica.
disrespect nobody.
No, but Honduras was better than Jamaica,
Huh?
and Honduras play every other game better than everybody in the group. So then why we not give them the credit?
JD, where we have to agree on one day. Me think that Haiti is a better team than you.
But
With you on that,
who played the
I think
best
Haiti is a
football?
better team.
But who played the best football in the group? Now Honduras. So why you don't want to give them credit? Is it that we just feel like why? Educate me. Cause I really want to be educated, man.
One thing women hate about the Swiss system, but I love to see Honduras play 18.
Yeah, me I love to see Honduras play 80 as well. Yeah, man. Me think so. We are
What
disrespect Honduras people.
Suriname struggle against Grenada.
Suriname struggle
Only
against
come out
Grenada.
so you can compare say Jamaica gonna beat them. That's good. 4-1. And I say Jamaica struggle against Grenada because Suriname gonna struggle against them too. You see me I say?
Yes.
But him a JD, no matter what you tell tonight, I feel like Haiti is a better side than you.
All right. So
You understand? I just feel that Haiti unlucky to end up in that position when they're in.
yeah, but either them are we. Either them are we, Neil. Either them are we, no.
Eh?
Either them are we are
Yeah,
going.
yeah, we. No, I mean, I think Jamaica end up in the
disrespect Honduras.
You understand?
I disrespect
Me, I think Jamaica end up in
because Honduras
But,
play 18
but I feel like Haiti unlucky. But I saw a football go still. If they Gold Cup, Haiti play good, but they end up by bottom of my group. I don't think they're going to carry them out to a hard time right there.
All right, so
what I say?
Neil, Jason, you hear Jason? Jason, that say I must disrespect. Jason, I thought make see if Neil I hear you.
Let me tell you.
Yes, I'm not here.
You not hear him?
No, I'm not here. But when me dip on the stream, I hear. I'm not here. Few.
Okay, me don't know if I me press something wrong. Let me see if I can hold it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, man, talk, Jason, talk. Sorry about that.
No, but I said Honduras play 18 at the Gold Cup. and give them 2-1. So them play already. So you have to respect Honduras just to see it.
Okay, so you hear that, Neil? You hear him? He must say
No,
Honduras.
yeah, where is it?
He must say, but Honduras play 80 the other day and beat them 2-1 in the Gold Cup as well.
You watch the match too?
Yeah, me watch the match too as well. Me watch the match, and I think say 80 should have win the match as well. But
of course,
them,
80 should have win the match.
but them still win the match. Them still watch.
Well, they win the match.
Yes, so we have to give them credit, just like how we have to give them. So based on what we see, in the game against Honduras, Jamaica was not the better team, and Honduras was the better team, and then them beat 80 as well too. So I think with that said, you can.
Honduras are better team,
in our match, Honduras was a better team as well too. So may I say,
me not think so.
You don't think so? All right then. So, boy, I mean, no.
They play better football. They play better football.
Boy, you just don't want to give them no credit. You just have bun out Honduras for no reason.
They play better football. But me believe say 80 is a better team than Honduras. Me know say 80 is better my group, but 80 shouldn't end up with what they end up. I believe say 80 better than Suriname too.
80 better than Suriname as well too. Lord God.
80 get a lucky bumps, and the bumps don't go with them. So I just saw them think they go.
All right. So, yeah, man.
Because team them against Jamaica, when they are 2-2, I feel like 80.
That game, them give it a game, them could have win the game the easy well 5-3, 5-2, 5-6, 7, whatever they want to win, they never score.
We miss chance in the game, you know. Yes. But no, it's about that they have fall down, but why? Because score one of them.
So if you tell me Honduras play better, I go say no. Even though they play better. You understand?
All right, Neil.
I want the Caribbean them to do well. But as I say, Jamaica, them play a good team at tonight in a certain part of the game. See? In the last part, they may get a little bit sketchy when you hit the score, but Jamaica may not play ball in a certain part, a second half. See? But what may I say, we hope say we can get some, maybe even one midfielder or something before the quarterfinal thing, because I think Panama going to beat Guatemala and end up tapping his own. I don't believe Suriname. Although, you know, you say that about Trinidad all the time and they still win. But we still don't believe Trinidad going to beat my boy. But you never know. You see me I say?
Yeah, I think Curacao going to draw with Trinidad. I think Curacao going to draw with Trinidad.
Yeah, but just the other night, I believe Guatemala would have beat Trinidad to Trinidad beat them, so, you know.
Okay.
I said, Trinidad get the lucky bumps, and yet you get the reverse bumps. But big up yourself, man. They are going to
all right, yeah. And me I go fix back that thing. I mean, I don't know what I'm to it, but it nah give me the sound I need. Yeah, so yeah, people in the chat, in our Discord, go ahead.
Yeah, because I was going to say, it's structured enough that Honduras is playing the better brand of football, but Jamaica is getting the better result.
Yeah, but aside from the one result, Pastor, Honduras get almost every result. Oh, yeah, against Cuba, they should have gotten all 3 points. They could have given Cuba 6 in Cuba. And that's why I was so confident that when they reached Honduras, they are going to get 50. Cuba, they were so lucky. The amount of double and triple and 50 save them make. Yes, so that game was just one-sided. I'm telling you, Honduras looked like the best team and they play the best brand of football. They are going to cause some upset. They are going to cause some upset in the next round if they can get somebody. No, I don't think they can upset. No, they can't. They can't cause no upset. Only in the second leg of the games.
The Grenada was Suriname play. How many Grenada we play?
Yes, it's the same Grenada we play, brother. Me not read out the number them, man. Me read out the number them of the people. Yeah, man.
Gentlemen, that's the difference in the surface. That's the difference in the surface.
I already said that.
Suriname can play the ball in Suriname.
What do we have Grenada? Suriname get Grenada 4, brother.
Yes, so what do you think? Suriname a bad team? Suriname have all quality players just like Jamaica, brother? If not more technical players. No, not if. Surely more technical players than Jamaica. So why you think if them get a better surface, they won't play better football than Jamaica? Why you think that? And that was that's our prediction was so on. I gave it a draw, you know. I said the game would have finished 3-1, no 2-2 for for Jamaica. I said 3-1 for Honduras and 3-1 for Suriname. And both all of the no only the two games them finished 4 goals and then blanket 4-0. And then Jamaica game goes over into favor of Jamaica, which is 3-2. So we expected, that's what we said, the surface will be too fast for Grenada. So 5-0, 5-0, okay, 5-0, all right. So Suriname play better, pretty football, but defense suspect. All right. So Warrior 777 said the defense is suspect. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. But they're gonna get better. They're gonna get better as it goes. You're hearing me? You're hearing me, sir?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you.
What I was saying when you
are you guys hearing me?
When you
You guys are hearing me?
Yeah, we're hearing you.
Yes,
okay.
JD, we're hearing you.
Okay, look at me turn off something so I never hear you, my personal technology. Alright, so yeah man, sorry about that. I never heard you respond. Sorry about that.
Alright. Are you hearing me?
Yeah man, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Good. No, what I was saying when you interjected is that of all the nations represented in the Nations League, Jamaica is the one that doesn't yet have a team. We have 11 players put on the field at any given time, but Jamaica is not yet a team. These countries have a team playing in a system. So Jamaica will need something like a Michail Antonio brilliance this evening to unlock what we are going to offer offensive. And then when you put that with 2 passes, you'll get 3 goals. You could have gotten 5 or 6 goals, but the same could have been said about Haiti too. That they could have gotten 4, which would still equate to the 2-goal advantage that I thought we would win by. Saying all of that is literally gnawing me in my craw, to use an agricultural poultry expression. Because for the life of me, the coach saw something work against the big burly Grenadians, and he failed to put it on the field against a big burly Haiti, which is faster than Grenada. He went back to the screensaver. And you know, we just need to think seriously when we analyze the games. Be fair to all the teams that are playing. We'll all have our preferences, and we're not going to agree on which team we prefer. I don't expect that. But certainly where the critical analysis and the information points to, I expect that responsible people will literally just see it for what it is and call it the way it is. We have not played in the top 3 best playing teams in this competition. We're probably 4th or down the back, and that is solely because of the quality of the players we have.
All right. So with that said, then, if we can all agree that we are struggling on the playing side, which guys, we're not complaining. We're not complaining. We're just trying to figure out how we can get it better. Because Ming says, JD, what you think about our midfield? Today, our midfield, we needed extra legs in the midfield to add to the people. I thought that the first half never did Daniel Johnson service, because he's a better player than what the position they put him in. Because that has nothing to do with him. He has to be doing defensive work when really and truly he should be doing a half defensive work, and also his natural attacking metrics added to it. But he had to be focused on everything else, and he can't stop players that are 6'7". It's almost impossible for him to do so. You understand me? So I thought that he had a rough time. But once they tried to tweak certain things to get people off him, so Shamar came on, Shamar and Michail Antonio added the size and pushed away the pack. So Damaria Gray and Liam Bailey could have worked a little bit better. It creates more space for him because he has more time on the ball, but he was still a defensive liability throughout the game, just the same. All right, so as what I said, the defense, the midfield, I don't think the midfield was good enough today. 80 could have done better and cause us more problems, and better teams. All of the top three will cause us more problems, and I think Panama will do even a better job as well. So I still don't. I'm not confident in those other games, but at least we got the wins, as what Pastor said, and we are not at full strength. But I can say that Suriname is not a gel team just the same. I think AD just changed their manager as well, so they are not a gel team just the same. So we can stop use these excuses. We are bringing in players always, that is true, but they are bringing in players just the same. I think Suriname brought in what, slightly more players, Jason, than what we brought in over the last three windows. Like the amount of players that they brought in to the squad to transfer out all the other players, that's a lot of players. But they are still trying
Yes,
to,
and them have more coming in too.
and they have more coming
Jerry,
in. So why are
but
so,
their advantage is that they have a set system. So they are bringing in players into a system. We don't have that. So that is our deficiency.
okay. So we always find a way of if we escape the reality. I think if we get a coach and the coach said this is the type of football we're playing, nothing else. And this is what we believe in, and we're going to tell the fan this is what we're doing. I think people will understand. But the coach keep on giving us false hope to say that he's going to change his system. Someone asked me earlier what type of system he plays. I think this is exactly what he did in Iceland, and when he played for his club, this is exactly what he did. So I don't think it's going to change a little bit much. I think we're going to always be battling in midfield. When we do get those deeper line midfielders that can do double duties like the Anderson, but maybe a higher grade player than Anderson, because Anderson is a prospect and could be better in the future. Yes, but if we're gonna get all right, the best team to watch, people, the best team to watch is the Nigeria team. We talked about it yesterday. Anytime Nigeria playing football, you can come on my channel, my Imaxit channel. You will see what he's trying to achieve. But Nigeria have better midfielders and better forwards than us. Yes, because they have world level forwards, to be honest. So world class forwards and world class defensive midfielders as well. So the job that he's asking people to do, it's kind of tough. But I just want to see it really click. Because if it clicks and we can, because the reason why I still have hope to say it could work, people, the region is not as high as the quality players that we are bringing in. So even though his system has a big flaw in it, which is to give up the midfield at all times against any team, I think once our retention can go up because of the quality, we seems to can still get somewhere. But we're not going to do it at the level that we should be doing it at, and at the pace that we should be doing it at. So it might take longer for we to be looking at close to his level, and we might not maximize out our full potential. So that is pretty much what I'm saying, and we have to just work with it, because it comes with a limitation of the coach. Not disrespecting him, but I'm just saying this is what I saw him did based on my studies, and I don't believe it's going to change much. So we have to just get on board and know that this is a style that we're playing, and sometimes we will score 3 and 4 against smaller teams, but it's not going to always work against bigger teams. And we might get teared to shred until we can find world level midfielders in the park that can possess the ball and also try to add defensive coverage to shut down plays and attack from the front and defending from the front. Until then, we're gonna be always here fighting. You get me?
And
Because
that
yeah.
is the thing that JD. And why people quote unquote fighting is because we entered this group. We are where we wanted to be at the top, qualified for the next round, and we're going through. But the thing is, we're concerned that when we play better teams, how are we going to look? Yes, we are where we want to be. We're at the top of the group, qualified for the next round. You understand? So some people might say, "Oh, we find every reason for complain or whatever." But we are looking for when we go to play against higher quality opposition, how we are going to operate. And
Facts.
we can't operate like this. You think say if we go down 2-0 against some bigger teams, we're gonna come back? Even not even say 2-1 nil against some bigger teams we're gonna come back when we can't even hold the ball and possess it and carry it up the field. We have to depend on somebody's individual brilliance. You have to depend on Michail Antonio. You have to work like a horse to just get us one little
Yeah.
chance or half chance. You
Yeah, man.
understand?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Some
man.
people might say we're fighting and we're complaining, but we're trying to look at the bigger picture. We not just want to go World Cup. We want left the group when we go World Cup. We want to go quarter final and
Yeah.
that's what we're looking for. We just want to go World Cup, go participate. Yeah,
Yeah.
brother.
That
So
that along that along
Pastor,
with
before you go,
the
Pastor,
fact that we believe.
Pastor, before you go, hold on. Let me give Mr. Thomas donated to the PayPal. Massive respect, Thomas, again, and I have to tell all of you guys that donated, massive respect. You guys said I should do it, and definitely you turned up. You get me? You turned up. I put the link out and all of you guys turned up and donated. So I have to say respect for that. And for me, I don't do this and just to collect people money. You understand me? But I just did it because you guys said I should do it and you did it. But yeah, respect and thanks just the same. Alright? Yeah, man. Go ahead, Pastor. Go ahead.
Yes, all of what he just said a while ago, that didn't sound like Jason. So who is that? Issa?
Yeah, it's Issa. Issa.
Yeah. What he said, along with the fact that there are those of us who don't think the coach is making best use of the pieces that he has. Because to play Daniel Johnson in that position, the same position with Theodore Tapat used to kill off Daniel Johnson,
Pastor, take time.
is
Take time,
not
Pastor.
the
It's early
best use
morning.
of Daniel Johnson.
Yes, use different
And the
words.
fact,
Yes, thank you very much.
eh?
Use different words, Pastor. You're too violent. In the early morning,
Oh
yes.
Lord. The words I use are in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, they I don't believe that the coach is making the best use of the players in the positions he has. And while Damian Lowe has been a good
One
custodian,
Good day,
second, caller.
everyone.
Just wait until Pastor finish and then I will take the call, yeah? 1 second, caller. You go ahead, Pastor. Go ahead.
has been a good custodian, I believe the rashness that some people say Bernard showed in this game is far more than you saw in the Grenada game. And that has to do with the, I won't say lack of cohesion between him and Lowe, but the fact that there's not that cool head of Hector beside him. It's a different animal that you're going to show up when you switch up the pairs. I am sure he will not be as rash if you play him with a Pinnock. And so I don't think the coach is making best use of the pieces he has. You could have used Latibodir as a right back in his preferred position to cover for Lambakisa, so you could have either of them playing the first half, running to keep hard, knowing that you have the other one to replace him, and play the young man that came in and gave justification for being on the field, and stop with this folly of setting up the team to appease a certain player getting places in the 11.
Okay. All right. So, caller, let me take the call, Pastor. Let me take the call. Caller, go ahead. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing fine. Good day to everyone. Those in the comment section and also those in the Discord and the panel.
Okay.
First off, I must say, we are glad for the win
Nice.
and good that we top the group going forward. We're looking to the next stage of the competition, and it's good that we can pull off this win against Haiti. But there are some issues that I have with the team
Yeah. Go ahead. Go
that
ahead.
I
Go
would
ahead.
highlight. And I didn't watch the entire game, but what I've managed to watch so far, I've seen where we are struggling. Our midfield is still a problem, yes. But we were trying to play some put some passes together in the midfield, but we realize that we still go back to our long ball, which most of the time it work in this game. But the thing about football, we do include long balls in games because some true passes, you have long true passes, you have long passes where you have to switch the play, but too much of it is still not good. We want to see them being able to bounce the ball in the midfield, go straight to the attack, and also from defense to midfield. We want to see that transition from defense to midfield to forward because when you're faced against stronger team other than stronger team than 80, you're
Mm-hmm.
required not to only just kick the ball up the field and hope that a player latch onto it and can run beat the few defender that he has and then score.
Yeah.
That is, we can do that when you have a counter. When you have a counter, and then you can bypass that defender and go straight bypass and hope that he run and latch onto the ball. That's different. Most of the plays that I've seen, we have seen some good. Daniel Johnson made a very good through pass to Bailey, and that was a very good, well timed run there from Bailey as well. I see Bailey make couple aerial balls over to the other wing where Gray is,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
there are couple good balls as well. But for me, Gray is the most. Gray, I like how consistent Gray is because even when he's not afraid to take shot outside the box, and he make that run inside the box. And when he do make that run, even though some people might say that he will always do that cut in and so on, he's still effective because it is working.
Yeah.
Until we see it's not working against other team, we can say yes, he's doing a good job. And the fact that he's taking shot, the thing is with taking shot, it's either it go in or it's deflected. Anyway, you take it, it's a goal, right? And tonight we seen that we seen it where it's deflected and we still get a goal. And I'm saying this to say that we need players that are not afraid of making the runs and taking shots. The confidence level must be up. Boza score a goal. I would say a bit lucky because if it the keeper have keep better, he was in the right position, but he didn't get down in time. And he scored. But what else? The defense now. I have a problem because I see that in both halves we were unable to hold out for the closing because and that is a problem. I've seen it in more than one matches where we cannot close out games strong. We are struggling to close out games and that's an issue. I don't know if it's mostly associated to the players' fitness, but most of them are playing in clubs where their fitness have to be up if they want to play consistent and regular football. So that is an area of concern. We are not able to close out games strongly.
Mm-hmm.
We were if you notice, we were 3-1 up and then after somehow 80 find that energy and start to pressure us. A lot of aerial ball was coming into the box and we were struggling to cope with those aerial balls. We need to correct that
Yeah, but Carla, to be honest,
because
when the 3-1 comes, it was still a ping pong game. So we never had control of the game when we even had the 3-1. We had a better spell. We had a better spell where in which we were creating here and there, but they were countering back as well. So it's not like we pinned them
yes,
in. So it was always like a ping pong game.
I agree. 80 for the most part was pressuring us right through the game, yes. But what I'm saying is that the closing they having most of the ball in the closing minutes. We had few good chances that I think we could have
Oh,
done
okay,
better.
okay. You're saying after 3-2, we never dealt with the situation good enough. It's like we're fighting
No,
to stay in the game rather
yes,
than taking over the game. Okay, okay. No, I got you. No, I got you.
yes, and those subs weren't effective. Phillips, I don't see he didn't do much. He came on and he was fouling players on that wing. It was right left wing and there was another sub, but I didn't like all of the sub because what I realized that what he was doing was making the sub to change to a more defensive instead of going all out same way offensive. But defensive. And that's a problem. The coach need to be more bold. You cannot
So
always
JD, please
make
ask
certain
him.
subs like this, and then when you should still be attacking, you're going defensive. And if you notice, the goal was scored when certain subs were made. You cannot take off all our attacking players and leave most of the players to defend
Okay.
out.
One second, one second.
There was in
Jason wanted to ask a question. Go ahead, Jason.
No, him say at the time when he made the sub, he went too defensive. But I want to know why you want offensive firepower at that point. If we are lead and we are trying to lock it, doesn't that
Okay.
make sense? Bring on a defender.
Yeah, but he was just explaining that part. As to say, you heard Jason on the next line or not?
no, I'm not hearing anyone on
Okay, you're
Discord
not hearing.
only.
Alright, so no problem, no problem. He was saying that if you're trying to defend the game, why would you want an attacker on the field? So I told him that you're trying to explain that part now, because you are saying that you wouldn't want to go out like that, because you don't think you can recover if you concede, which we did concede. So if we conceded again, they would have added more attackers on the field, and we have a defender just trying to see out the game, and we can't do anything. So we have to just always sit in blocks. But that's what I got from what you're saying. But look
Yes,
at Jason never get
that was
it.
what I was explaining.
Yeah.
What I was explaining is that if you had waited a bit more longer with like when the 90 minutes finish and you have extra time, I will understand being this defensive, but the game is
But that's
telling the
when he made the
balance.
sub. That's when he
One
made the
goal,
sub.
and you see that one goal, it almost changed everything because 80 was pushing very hard to get that equalizer.
I'm gonna fix
And
this.
I'm saying in those cases, don't go defensive yet. You can continue attack. It's better you put the game to bed and then after you go
Okay.
defensive. That's what
Alright.
I'm saying. And that's what I want to see the coach do more.
All right then. So I'm taking those down. So I'm gonna discuss it with the panel. So we will link up because I remember it's still 5:16 in the morning. You know, I still have a 1 hour sleep for getting up. All right. So big up, big boss. Check in tomorrow. We're gonna try to get at least one in the evening part. You know, can't promise the people that I'm gonna come with the morning crap, but in the evening part I will chop it up. Your bossy. We're gonna discuss what you told us. So listening to your Jason's response. All right.
Okay, thanks.
Respect
Thanks
again.
for
Oh, and
having
I will
me.
save the number as well too. Yeah, if that's okay for you.
Yeah, man, it's Philip.
All right. All right. Respect. Respect. All right. So that is Philip. I'm gonna save the number. Jason, finish the take.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So I mentioned the Philippines. I agree with what I say, but the coach never do what him describe tonight because half time him take off Whisper, bring on Chamar. So basically, him just put two striker and put Bailey wide. Then I believe it was around what the 88th minute or so. Him do a double sub
Mm-hmm.
and sub off Lantibody and bring on Anderson. So basically, like for like, some would have said a more attacking player,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then him take off Gray
And
and
put
bring
on
on
Phillips.
Phillips.
So maybe that try to
So
pick up more in the middle for be more
right,
defensive.
so
Yeah.
yeah, but basically Phillips come on and play wing just like the manager play.
He may have tried Jason, but he may never play fullback, and he may
But I'm just saying is like it was like for like subs. Here the Bobby Reid not play because he put play. Because Bobby Reid is available, he would have come on the field.
Okay, let me see if he was on the bench.
He was listed on the bench.
He was listed on the bench, so I don't know what happened. Hopefully,
But I will hear the press conference and someone will ask about Bobby Reid. I will hear.
yes.
But and then after the goal was scored to make it 3-2, that's when the coach took off Antonio and put on Hector. So me just I wonder if the coach must wait till it was 3 hours before he bring on the next game.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll leave it right there, people. We don't want to take your whole night up, and I don't want to take my whole night up. I still have to don't even make sense. My bother sleep none at all. That don't make sense. I can't go drop asleep. Man's up to the
The
still
whole
work.
morning.
Yes,
Take up the
yes.
whole morning.
Yes, so people 5:80, 5:19 in the morning. Yes, so as what Jason said, we are going to try to get the interview, the press conference, and then tomorrow we can take it up with the situations then that we saw occurred on the field. How he explains it, we can come back to that. All right. So I'm gonna make Jason finishing point and make everyone in the Discord finish them point. Pastor, Issa and myself, I've given my take already, so I will just listen to the other guys them, and I will just shut off from that point. So Issa, go ahead.
Yeah, so finish this round of the Nations League. We want to be, top of the group, kudos to the boys. I'm just hoping that the coach may show us that he is actually learning and adapt and trying to make the team into what us the fans think it should be. I don't really just came here and said that you have to look at the players that he has and yada yada yada. But I mean, he came in with what he wanted to do, which is a set system that he wanted to play. It doesn't seem to me like he look at the players that they have and try to get a system that works with the players. He is basically came with his system and then tried to fit people into that rather than see the players that you have and then try to get something that suits the players and the qualities that they have. So I'm hoping that sooner or later he will try to get the team and the players that he has at his disposal to play everybody at their highest possible potential with whatever system he can work with. You know what I mean? I don't think that everybody is playing at their highest potential in this system. So I'm hoping moving forward, if we don't get any other players to fit his system, then we use something that will, allow the players to perform at their optimal best more consistently. We can see spurts of them playing well, but we want it more consistently over 90 minutes. You understand? So he's gotten a lot of games and he does not seem to figure out the puzzle yet. So I'm hoping that that will be forthcoming.
All right, well said, well said, well said, Pastor. You said what you wanted to say, or you have something else to add to the table, Big Boss?
Thank you very much to all the persons in the chat, all that tuned in, all the panelists checking out. Have a very good night or morning or day, as the case may be.
All right, Pastor, I have nothing to say. All right, so people, thanks yet again for another beautiful stream. The result went our way, so that is the good thing. So even though people are cuss, they still congratulate the guys them. Yes, and hopefully we get it even better, so we can be better against the bigger version of the threats. All right, yes. So that's all everyone wants when it comes on to these streams. So as what we said, tomorrow we will try get what the coach said, and then put it to paper and make a next entertaining stream for you guys. Yeah, man, and give you all the forthcoming information. And then I think maybe a day after we will give you all the end result, and we will know exactly who we will be playing. All right, yes. So yeah, man, massive respect, people. Please smash the like button as you come in, share and subscribe. Take care.